today's video is going to be a palette ranking video, so just get into it. I'm going to be ranking my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eyeshadow palettes. So starting at the bottom, this isn't the worst eyeshadow palette. This is an e.l.f. palette. I think I can tell you the exact name because I kind of know it. I don't like e.l.f. do a lot of these like mini palettes. These £4 palettes. And I had one that I had to declutter because it was breaking that I really liked. This one wasn't so much my favourite. Like, e.l.f. do some really good eyeshadows and some are not the best. But I haven't tried much from e.l.f. compared to like other brands you will see. I do have like a single from e.l.f. that I really like. This just isn't the one. They have their bite-size eyeshadow palettes. This is the hot. I think this one's the hot jalapeno palette. I like it creates a good look, and if you want something basic, it like has what you need. Like, it's a great travel palette. Like, it has shimmer in a corner, crease shade, deepening up shade, and that. Like, none of these are bad. It's just the shadows apply a little bit more patchy compared to a lot of my other shadows. Like, it is more patchy applying. The shimmers are fine, but the mattes can be quite patchy compared to like other palettes that I have, so that's why it is in the bottom spot. So next we have a palette that's down here, not for the quality, I just haven't used it as much compared to other palettes. It's quite a big palette, and it's one where I do feel like they could have made it smaller. This is the With Love Cosmetics palette. It's like one of their big kind of palettes. Like, it's a little something all of the eyeshadows palette. Is a good neutral palette. Like, if you do like neutrals, it isn't a bad palette at all. Like, I'd really recommend if you like. I just find like this corner here is a little bit repetitive and stuff, and like some shades I've hardly even used. But there again, I'm not a big neutral lover. Like, I don't actively use neutrals. Like, the shimmers are a great quality, the mattes are a great quality. That's why it's above this one. It is because it is a good quality palette. I just haven't used it as much. I will have a 1 palette 3 looks with it coming soon because I am trying to make more use out of this palette because it is a good palette and it does deserve to get lots of love to it. Then next we have, this might come as a surprise, the Mua Jewlled palette. This is kind of a similar thing. Like, this is very much, I like it. Like, I do use some of the shades, but some of the shades I don't use as much as others. Like, the peach shades I use, like a lot of the coloured shades in here, like, it is neutral with a bit of colour. But a lot of these neutral shades I don't really use. So it's like, I use a set few shadows, then the rest I don't. And also this doesn't get as much use, but it's a nice palette. Like, if you want like neutrals with a twist, this is a great palette. I'm not sure if they do this anymore, but it is a great palette. Like, if you want those oranges, yellows, like the shimmers are great. There's some really great shimmers in this palette. Like, it is a good palette. I just don't give it as much use. Next is the Mua Bright Lust. I love this palette. It's a good palette. It is quite fragile, so be careful when transporting it. But it can be quite fragile. A lot of these palettes are quite fragile. That's why I don't really buy certain palettes. I tend to buy more palettes like this one, because these are so fragile. Like, this one did kind of break on me. Like, and it's a good palette. Like, I like it for its colourful vibe and that, and I really do like it. But obviously, it's not the most well-rounded palette in my collection. Like, there's only so many looks you can create. Like, it's not the most versatile palette compared to those above it. So, though this was hard to rank, because now we are getting into like favorite palettes. Next is the MUA Purist palette. I love this palette. Like, it is such a great palette. It's higher than the Jewelled palette because I have a lot more use out of this palette and that, and I have used it way more, and I do use all of the shades a lot more. Though I will, and the shimmers are great, though I will say it's probably not the most pigmented, but I think it's one where it is meant to be like light purples and stuff, so they are nice. But if you do want a really like pigmented purples, I maybe wouldn't pick this palette. I do like it, and now I've found techniques to like make it really good, and I've hit pan on a lot of shadows, and there's at least 3 that I'm on my way to like hitting pan on. I haven't used it in a bit, so I think I should use it a bit more, but it is a great palette. The next 4 are so hard. Next is going to be the Makeup Revolution palette. Like, it was hard to know where to put this because it is my favourite neutral colour story. Like, it is my favourite neutral colour story. Like, I've used the whole of my favourite shade. It's this shimmer here. This is my favourite shade. Hit pan on many other shadows. And I do like the pinky, peachy, more neutrals rather than just straight brown. That brown shimmer is incredible, I will say. Like, it is an incredible shade. I haven't used it in a while, but I really should use more of it. But like, it is kind of where it is on the ranking because I haven't used it in a hot while, whereas these 3 palettes I've used like the most. Like, I've used them loads, but so that's why it's where it is in the ranking. I may do another palette ranking at the end of the year, see if the position of any have changed, if I've got any new eyeshadow palettes or that, but I don't really tend to buy any eyeshadows as such. Then these 3 are so hard, like, I literally can't decide what to do with these 3 palettes. I'm gonna put this one next. This was tough. It is a great colour story. I love the pinks, the greens, the purples, the blues, like this kind of peacock colour story. The neutrals I don't use as much, but I do like all of these. I even like this shade here that I didn't think I'd like. This shade's a little bit more hard pressed and you do really have to pick it up on your brush, so I will say that. This one is where it is because I've used the other 2 a bit more. Like, I've used the other 2 palettes more. So, but this is still a great palette. I wouldn't take this travelling because I feel like it is quite fragile. So I don't want it to get smashed up. So I literally just use it at home. I don't travel with this palette. Then these next 2 are so hard. Like, these 3 are so difficult. Next, I'm going to put in number 2, the Soph X Revolution palette. Just because I haven't used it as much as the top spot, and I feel like my top spot is going to be my most used palette. But it's a great palette. Like, you have everything in here: colours, neutrals, transition shade, deepening up shade, black if you want to do like eyeliner. I will say Lakes is a little bit patchy and a bit more hard to like get on the lid, but other than that, it's a really great palette. There's so much in here, shimmers and that. Like, this is well used. Like, all of them look quite well used. They all look quite grubby, these palettes. Then in top spot we have the Black Cherry palette by Barry M. This I've used a lot this year. Like, I recently just hit pan on Cherry Tart. Hit pan on Glazed, Cherry Tart, Wild, Sour, Juiced, and Ripen. I think I'm on my way to like hitting pan. But this is great. Like, this palette, I did a look while I was away. Like, this has come traveling a couple of times when I've needed that more neutral look, when I didn't really think, when this I didn't end up taking because I needed more neutral as opposed to this all being colour. But this will probably go on my next trip, when this will do fine for me. This one, like, I've used the browns with the red burgundy shade. I love the shimmers. Like, they're such great shimmers. Like, this is probably my favourite palette of my neutrals. Kind of similar to the Makeup Revolution colour story in a way, but I've used this more than the Makeup Revolution palette. Like, this has probably been my most used palette so far of 2025, so I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.